just basically compressed with CO2. Enough so that somebody can attach to it, grab onto it, and have something if they're in distress when they're swimming.
Okay. And then my second question is, when you have the drone and you have an operator,
Yes.
is it pretty much live feed back and forth, or is there a delay?
You'll have real-time feed because all of these systems are geared through satellites. So as long as you have X amount of satellites coverage, you're getting real-time footage between yourself and the transmitter, all depending upon obviously your receiver that you're using. There are some systems, for example with DJI, that will have a direct liquid crystal display, which works one-on-one with the system, and again, it still engages satellites, so it'll all depend on what you have as far as accessibility. Okay. Anything you can correct me on that I'm saying, Sam?
GPS gives positioning, not necessarily the link.
The feed itself?
The feed is direct
One-to-one.
Yep. So you don't need GPS, you don't need cell phone connection to be able to get the video downlink. It is a pure standalone system. The satellite just gives you hyper accurate positioning so that the drone is incredibly easy to fly. I'm sure many people are familiar these days with the little toy drones that you fly around inside. Incredibly hard to pilot. These things, you can take your thumbs off the sticks and it just hovers perfectly.
We've so initially now brought it over to the Atlantic coast. This is the first time that it's being accessed here. So we had, as a test, taken the system through some trials about 2 weeks ago in the Atlantic down in Long Beach, down in New York. So the system has to learn and basically relearn some of the work, but it was able to identify surfers, and it occasionally would actually identify a false positive, and rather than classifying a person as a surfer, it would actually classify it as sharks. However, that being said, the system will begin to correct itself over time because it's a learning system. It's not an input that has to be given to it and relearned. It picks it up on its own based on the X amount of data already that has been submitted into the system. And in fact, what ended up happening is that in one of the videos that we'll hopefully get a chance to show you later, as the drone itself approached closer to the target, so as it moved up closer onto the target, what it originally had classified as a shark, with a better impression of it, it actually reclassified it now as a surfer. So the system is consistently ever evolving and will continue to evolve the more data that we get. So this will be, again, an additional benefit, hopefully, that we can give back to the system to learn, and at the same time it'll be something that we'll be able to provide back to you, and you'll be able to see, hopefully, some of the stuff that we're looking to enhance, which is it's just something of an aid and a tool to make things better for you. And the biggest thing is that when it's in the air, the difference is that a person might be able to spot something in a corner. This actually is able to and has the ability to go about 6 meters under the water and detect things. Again, differences in water density will make the difference, but it is an ever-evolving system, and hopefully we can get you guys to see exactly what we've been doing, because in Australia at this point, the system works with a 90% accuracy.